Hey guys, welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. And this is Sunday night and we're starting out with burgers. I didn't share what I was doing. I'm trying not to get Jeff because I don't think he's got a shirt on. I don't know. Anyways, it does matter because you can't be naked on the YouTube. Got burgers, buns, ketchup, mustard. Jeff and Noah wanted onion just a little bit cooked. We got this kind of chips, and then we got more chips we're going to bring out. We have cheese and lettuce. We don't have any tomato. We didn't buy any tomato the other day. They didn't look good. So we didn't buy any tomato. So just burger fixings and chips. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. I can't remember what we're having tomorrow night, but I'll let you know if I'm going to share it with you. If I'm cooking it, like showing it with you or to you or something. Let's see. Tomorrow night we're having the cube pork chops, so I don't even know how I'm going to cook them yet. We got to figure that out. So I'll probably share that with you guys. I may just do it the way I normally do pork chops inside the house. And then, that way we can see how it turns out together. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll talk to family, see how they want it cooked, and I'll go from there. But that's what's for dinner tonight. Burgers and chips. Simple night. And I think, yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, so it is Monday night and we're doing the cubed pork with onions, macaroni and cheese, some raw broccoli, and I don't know what else yet because we haven't decided. But something else with that. But some of the pork, the cubed pork, we're going to put some flour on it and make some gravy. And the rest of it is not, because Selena and I don't want that. Jeff and Noah do. So I'm going to set the camera up and get to seasoning and showing you all the meat parts. I'm not going to show anything but the meat because macaroni and cheese is out of the box. The broccoli, I'm just washing it and cutting it up. It's just raw broccoli. And the other, I don't know what we're doing yet. We'll probably open some black-eyed peas. That sounds good. You want some black-eyed peas? We'll open a couple cans of black-eyed peas. Because, why not? So, I'm going to show you all the pork, though. Okay, so I have the pork here, and y'all probably hear my wash machine. I'm always doing something, so it's running. I'm washing Selena's sheets, so they're in there. So this is just seasoned salt, like Lowry seasoned salt. Jeff, what is that other brand we have in there right now? It's up top. What? He's gonna see what brand this actually. What? Morton. Okay, this is Morton and Lowry's mix is what this is. All right, I'm just putting that and black pepper on here. And like I said, I'm going to flour some of them, but these two smaller ones are for me and Selena, so we're not doing those. So I'm just going to flip them all over, and then I'm going to wash my hands and do the same thing, and then I'll show you the flouring part, how I do flouring whenever I batter something or whatever. Well, when I'm just using flour, how I do it. And I don't know why I grabbed this little pig, because I was going to use fresh ground pepper, but it doesn't matter. I just grabbed the pig, I guess because he was sitting there looking at me. I don't know. Alright, so I got my oil over here heating up, and I'm going to move y'all over this way. I got flour here. I don't have anything on it, or in it, or anything like that. And what I'm going to do is just put it on both sides. And then I'm going to lay it back over to where it was for the ones that I'm flouring. And I'm not trying to get it perfect. I'm just doing just one time. You know, get it on there. And then I'm going to go in with that first one again and do the same thing again. And I'm only using one hand, if y'all can see that. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pan because I got it hot. or it's supposed to be hot. It's not hot. Not as hot as I want. The other one is, let me go ahead and put mine as Selena's in. That's what it's supposed to sound like. Maybe I'll swap the pans because that flour needs to go on there, which the one pan is bigger than the other one. That's why I was going to use the other pan. Alright, get this on there. Get it going. And we're not like trying to like deep batter or anything like that. We're just doing a quick little bit of flavor, a little flour on there. And then what I'm going to do is keep this flour that's here on this wax paper. And all this that's over here I'm not going to keep because it just flew off. And I'm going to use it for some gravy. Put that other one in there. So I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to cut up this half onion that I had left from last night. And I'm going to put that in there with some of the pork chops or the cube pork. Alright, move that over. Grab my little cutting board. We'll take this and just cut it going that way. That might be going a little too hot. Put a little onion in both the pans because I like that flavor in all of it. Okay, so this is the way I do my gravy. Whatever meat I've cooked, I leave the oil that's left. Sometimes I put butter in it too, but I don't think I need any today. And then I just put a couple tablespoons of flour in there. And I use the flour that I used to batter whatever it was because it's coming from the same place. The flour's going to get cooked. And I've heard some people say don't do that, but I don't understand why. Because it's not going to hurt you to use it. You're cooking with it. Or you're cooking it. It's not like you're eating the raw flour. But I just do it until it gets to looking like that. That's the way I like it. And I always use a whisk. And I like these little Teflon cover, or not Teflon, silicone covered ones. And I start with a little bit of milk, and the reason why I use a whisk is because I don't end up with a bunch of lumps that way. And the pork is right now in the oven on keep warm. See, that's already thickened up. And I don't have any exact measurements of this. I just do it however much I like. However much gravy that I think I need, or till it's the thickness I want. And the noise you hear behind you is Jeffrey is chopping up the broccoli. So that's happening. I think that's going to be enough milk, but I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. And the other thing that I put in it is a whole lot of pepper, because this is like a pepper gravy. See, there's no lumps in there. Knowing Jeff, he'll put more pepper. That may not be enough. Did you hear Noah? And nobody ever taught me how to make gravy. I don't even know if I read it in a book or I looked it up on I don't know. This was before I started watching YouTube. So I don't even know where I got the idea of how to do it. I don't think Mama ever made gravy much. She made tomato gravy. That's about it. And I stir it the whole time because I don't want it to get lumpy or anything like that. So, Jeffrey, this look like what you want? Getting close, is that what you said? Well, you know it's going to thicken up a little bit while it sits. Do you think I need to put some, I think we'll put a little bit more milk. Because it will thicken up and we still got to finish a little bit more. So that's probably, I don't know, 1.5 cups of milk. But I'll show you what it looks like whenever it's completely, well, whenever everything's on the table. But I'm going to turn it off now. Because like I said, it will thicken up some more. But this right here will keep you from getting lumps. And always make sure you cook your flour some so it won't taste bad. You have to cook that flour taste out of it or whatever it's called. And if I would have wanted this to be a darker gravy, I would have cooked the flour a little bit more, but I didn't. I wanted a white gravy. And if we were having breakfast sausage, there'd be sausage going in there. All right, so I'll come back whenever everything's on the table. All right, so here are the peas and the macaroni and cheese. That it's a little bit on the light colored side. I think I put too much milk, but that's okay. We got broccoli, the cooked onion, the pork for the boys and the girls, and then the gravy. I'm not doing this filming very well, but there's that. Is there anything else? That's it. That's all of it. That's all the foods. Yep. So that's dinner for tonight. Okay, so tonight we're having tacos, and I'm having a taco salad. So we got lettuce, some tricolor tortilla strips. I think we got those from Aldi. We got a few of those left. Some queso cheese, sauce, Spanish rice, taco meats, black beans, and then those are the spinach kind of those over there. There's spinach and herbs, salsa, sour cream, and some cheddar cheese. Noah's already got him one ready. Does it smell like herbs? No? Okay. Alright, so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And I didn't share it with you because I don't know why. Well, I already had the meat cooked. I just had to put it together. But maybe sometime if y'all want to see how I do it. It's not that big of a deal though. Okay, so today is Friday, and for Wednesday we just had Papa John's because I had a really bad headache. I've had a headache for about a week, and I didn't want to cook. And then last night the kids had that, and Jeff and I had to go somewhere so we wouldn't just pick something up. So you won't see what we had those days. And so far I only have Noah's and Selena's on the table. It's pasta bake. I've made this a bunch of times. I shared it on my channel. But what Jeff and I are having is leftover steak that we had cooked and frozen. It's in the oven right now. It's not quite done, so that's why I'll show you that in a minute. I'm showing you this other right now because Noah has to get back to work. He's on his lunch break. So we're having the steak, baked potatoes, and Jeff has coleslaw that I made. All I did was use the bottle stuff. I usually make my own sauce or whatever you want to call it, dressing for the coleslaw, but we just grabbed some from somewhere. Where did we get it? Was it Darlene's? I don't know. It was in a grocery haul, I'm pretty sure. But he wanted to try that kind again, so we just grabbed that. And I made coleslaw. But I'm going to show you ours whenever it gets done. But I didn't time things correctly. And like I said, I've had a headache. I have very dark circles. Do I have dark circles as bad as I think? Okay. I'll be back when ours is done. Okay, this is mine and Jeff's steak and baked potato. We should have done one potato. Why did we do two? Okay. Anyway, this is the baked potato and the steak, and he decided he didn't want the coleslaw right now. He had some for an appetizer, so he said he'll have some later for dessert. Okay, it's Saturday night, and we're fixing to put some pork chops on the grill. This pan is not dirty. It was not supposed to be put in the dishwasher. It said you could, but you know, it's not recommended because it's aluminum and it changes the color. So now it's psychedelic or something. Open that? Yeah, I better open it now before I get my hands in there. Alright, so this was 99 cents a pound, $2.13. There's 4 in here. And I wanted to let y'all see that because you need to be like on the lookout for the deals whenever you go to your store. That's better than I thought it was. Okay, so this one is pretty fatty. It's got a pretty big bone. What do you think? Selena gonna turn her nose up to it? Anyway, she won't actually turn her nose up to it. She doesn't like the fat. So, but we keep it on there to cook anyway because fat is flavor. But, she always wants the smallest one. So, that's why I was talking to Jeff about it. But, he's putting some more into, huh?
Swap it out.
Do you want to swap it out? I mean, either way, it's going to have to be eaten today or another day. Anyway, we bought 4 packs, and he is putting some into packages to freeze. And he asked me, do I want to swap it out? Do you want to cook that one too? Or do you want to have 5 in one? Cook this one too? Alright. Have leftovers for tomorrow or something. Alright, so I'm going to wash my hands again, and then I'm going to start seasoning everything. Okay, so what I'm putting on it is Montreal steak seasoning, some buttery steakhouse Kinders, not much of this, but a little bit, and a little bit of this the Kinder's Butcher's All-Purpose. We don't, well, normally we don't put these 2 on there, but I want something a little bit different. We haven't had these long. Why does it look like it's like, it looks like it's all clumped together. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Can you give her some food so she will shut up? While Jeff and I went grocery shopping, one of the dogs ate her food. Or, I know which dog did it. But the dogs were inside because it was raining. They were supposed to be in the kids' rooms, but somebody let one of them out. And she was out whenever we got home, so that's why I know who did it. She's always the one that does it, though. Alright, so I'm going to split these. And I'm not going to wash my hands again yet because I'm not going to touch the containers again with this hand. I'm just going to do the, I don't know why I didn't flip the other ones over. I don't know. I'm kind of, I've been having like allergy headaches all week, or sinus headaches, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of out of it. Not feeling my best. But, and then today it's like rainy, bad weather, so just feeling a little funky. Alright, so we're going to have the pork chops, mashed potatoes. We're just going to do fake taters. That's what I call them, the kind from the box. That you mix your own milk and butter and all that stuff with. Which well, we get the kind from Sam's, so they're in a big bag. But I'm going to do the mashed potatoes and baked beans. Oh, baked beans. Yeah. That way we can just stick them on the grill. Alright, so Jeff's going to put this on the grill. And are you going to take it out there and let them see them on the grill or what?
It's getting dark.
Oh, it's getting too dark out there. Alright, so that probably... Well, normally at this time it wouldn't be too dark. But since it's a bad weather day, it's just really dark. And we don't have good lighting on the back porch. So... Good enough that we can see the food, but not good enough for filming. So, we'll let you see this whenever we bring it back in, and I'll just show you all the food whenever we're done, because it's just going to be open a can of beans and doing some fake taters. Really simple. Do a simple meal whenever you go grocery shopping. That is my tip of the day. Do a simple meal. So, yeah, it's just simple. Throw it on the grill, let it cook. And I'll bring you back when everything is done, and I'll see you then. Okay, so here's the mashed potatoes. Like I said, it's the fake taters, and I made a little, probably too much, but that's okay. We can make potato pancakes or something with the extras. The pork chops, and there's too much of that, but, you know, I always make more and have, like, leftovers on purpose. And then here's the baked beans. Still got to stir those, but we haven't gotten a spoon yet. And then some broccoli that we already had cut up, and that is what is for dinner. That is what we had this week. Those are the meals, and I hope you guys maybe get some inspiration from it, get some ideas of things that you can fix. Like, this was a super quick meal because the beans were already done, and the other was, you know, like the quick potatoes. If I was doing it from scratch, it would have taken a lot longer, but it was quick because we used some convenience. So, and it's okay to use convenience sometimes. And the potatoes, they're just dehydrated potatoes. That's it. There's nothing in there except what I put in there. Water, butter, and a little bit of salt. So I mean, I could dehydrate my own potatoes. I have a dehydrator, so that's not a big deal. So, anyway, all that to say, take it easy on the days you have to go grocery shopping. Instead of going out to eat, have something already ready, freezer meal, or something quick and easy, something like that. Thank you guys again for watching. If you like this, hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.